Typically, the markets are going to be a little bit slower on Friday afternoons, but I'll show you what's going on here in the E-mini. This is the E-mini chart for today. All right, so we had a buy signal back here where you see my crosshairs are at 25.6650, and right now we're at 25.78. All right, so you should kind of ask yourself, you think that having a tool like this might be of a help to you in your trading. All right, so you can see we give you the automated signals and also automated trade management. And I run a real-time trading room. I also trade my own accounts. And I can tell you that the bottom line to your trading is really going to be in your discipline, whether or not you're applying discipline to your trading. Okay, so this move up was about 12 points. So if you're not familiar with the E-mini, it's $50 a point. So that's about a $600 move there today on the E-mini. Now, even if you didn't take all that move, let's say you made 3 or 4 points, still not a bad trade. So about 12-point move so far. You can see we still have green bars and a green signal line. So the probability right now favors a move up. Here's the automated signal. That's the green. This is a live chart, in case you're wondering. This is not something from a few days ago or anything like that. All right, so I get a lot of people that come in the room and say, what about some other markets? I'll show you some other markets here. Here's crude oil. This is what's happened today in crude oil. Right now, we had a buy signal at 52.80. It's right now 53.80, so that's a $1,000 move there. Okay, so $1,000 move there on crude. E-mini, about a $600 move here so far today. You see how this might be of a benefit to you in your trading. All right, so as I said, I run a real-time training room, and my objective in the room is to show people how to use these tools. Now, it's not too hard because everything is on the screen. So you've got the automated signals, we've got your automated trade management. All right, so other markets here. Here's the 6E. This is the Euro futures. Okay, so actually today is October 27th. So you can see today, this was a signal from yesterday. Somewhat of a move lower here today, but you can see between, we had the sell signal, so 180. Okay, that's about a $2,250 move on the 6E. All right, so you can see that what we've done with our charts is actually built the strategy right into the chart. All right, so typically on these days like today, the market will close near the high of the day. And of course, we don't know what the high will be yet at this point. It's only 1 o'clock or 1:06 Eastern. Now on this chart, you can see the charts are very visual. So if we turn back to a red signal line, then we'll likely make a move lower. But look at the signal line right now. Signal line is green. That's telling you the odds favor a move higher. All right, so again, ask yourself, do you think these tools might be of a benefit to you? One of the key components to your trading, I can tell you absolutely positive, is going to lie within your discipline. Okay, and that's what we really teach in our room, is trading with discipline. If you learn to trade with discipline, then you're putting the odds much further in your favor. In terms of discipline, you need to know what discipline do I need to follow. So what we've done with our charts is actually built the discipline right into the chart. So right now, if I were to get into a position on the E-mini, I would not short the E-mini. Now we've made a big move up, so the E-mini certainly could reverse down before the end of the day. But you can see right now we've got green bars and a green signal line. So best thing to do is wait for the market to turn back to red bars and a red signal line before you start shorting. How many people have getting into a trade, let's say, where you think the market's running into resistance, only to find out the market continued to go higher? Maybe you tried to go short, got into the trade thinking you're at a top, only to see the market continue up. I'm sure that anyone who's traded has had that experience, okay? Now, the other thing that's great about these charts is it's very easy to see the trend. Okay, here we had a high, here we had a lower high, here's a low, here's a lower high. Okay, so if you know anything about technical analysis, you know that lower highs and lower lows are in a downtrend, and higher highs, higher lows are an uptrend. Okay, so look at my chart here too. Do you see any buy signals? Okay, here's a sell, here's a sell. And right now we're at a time of day with the currencies, where typically the market's going to trade fairly flat. All right, so that's the 6E chart. All right, so anybody have a question about the trend on the 6E? 6E trend down. Crude oil, you can see the trend is up. Here's the E-mini. Now, something that's really neat about our charts is a feature of our charts called consolidation bars. Now, the consolidation bars are the bars with the gold frame around them. I'll just put my crosshairs by some of them. Here's one, here's one, here's one, here's one. And right now you can see the E-mini may be generating a consolidation bar. If we do generate a consolidation bar, then it's kind of the first clue of a possible reversal, but a little early to say that yet. All right, so you can see here at NaviTrader we have some really awesome tools, and I can tell you I use them every day in my own trade, and we use them in the room. Setups we look for in the room. All right, consolidation bars can be an indication of a reversal, but you can see not always. Here we had a consolidation bar and we moved above it. So whichever way we move after a consolidation bar is going to be the next likely leg of the market. And what we've done here at NaviTrader is actually built the system right into the chart. Okay, so then the next component that's important for you is to actually trade with discipline, and that's what we are going to demonstrate to you in the room. Okay, so I run a real-time trading room. It's open every day from 9 to 11, Monday through Friday. Our U.S. equities markets have moved up for about 8 years now. And the typical cycle here in the United States is about a 7-year cycle. So we're about a year overdue for a pullback or a major correction. But it doesn't really matter which way the market's moving. That's the greatest thing about futures. The market's going to move up and down practically every day. And you can see, here's our charts. They show you which way the market's moving. Okay, so here's a Dow. Here's a Dow chart with a series of buy signals. Big benefit here. Okay, so the great thing about futures, well, a number of things. You don't need a lot of capital. You do need the right tools and you need the right training. You might as well get the right tools and the right training. It's a lot cheaper than giving your money to the market. All right, so 3 steps to success. Become a system trader. We've got a system built into our charts. Whatever you're doing, check to make sure you've got a positive expectancy. Number 3, actually use the system. That's really what we're talking about earlier with discipline. You've got to trade with discipline. If you don't do that, if you're impulsive, if you get into trades for no good reason or no real apparent reason or no set of rules, you're probably going to lose your money. All right, so 3 steps to success right here. Step 4 is return to step 1. Make sure you're trading a system. Okay, here's a candlestick chart. A lot of people start trading with candlestick charts. So ask yourself whether you'd rather use a candlestick chart or a chart like this, the trend indicator chart. The market that you trade will dictate what chart you use. Now, we do teach that in our training course, which charts to use for which market. All right, so here's the E-mini chart. 12-point move up on the E-mini. Now the bars are still green, so it's still telling you the E-mini's likely direction is up. If we turn back to red bars and a red signal line, we'll likely make a move down. But the market's up big time today. Typically when that happens, if you get any pullbacks in the market, generally speaking, they're going to be pretty shallow and pretty difficult to trade on the short side. However, we'll know more by the end of the day. But the nice thing about our charts is they're going to tell you if the market's moving back down, we start to get red bars like we have over here. Red bars and a red signal line. See, in this last move down, very shallow move down and then a reversal back up, which is very characteristic of an uptrend. You get these shallow pullbacks followed by big up moves. All right, so right now E-mini currently pushing a little bit lower. E-mini got up here to 25.79, currently trading down off that level. All right, so as I said, I run a real-time training room. It's open every day from 9 to 11 Eastern. Let me just mention too that for those people who would like to take advantage of these tools, but let's say that you, for whatever reason, can't attend the live sessions, we do record all the sessions. And we do provide unlimited support to our customers. All right, so again, everyone have a great day, and we'll see you next time.